I will log into my internet bank. These are my different cards, and I will create a new electronic card, an e-card, with the following limit. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I'm gonna log into my 32-bit machine, and I'm gonna create a directory. Let's call it crackcc. Inside of here I will create a C file. It will be a standard hello world program, basically, with a few modifications. I will create some constants, for example cc, and I will have expire date, and I will have cvv. Then I'll create a very simple main function where I will print those constants. So we have credit card number. Let's put it like this. And then we take the CC like this. Very simple. I will copy this and I will paste it in a couple times. At this second one here, I will type expire date and replace this by the exp. And here I will put the security code. Like so. Let me just see if it works first. I will put some bogus stuff here. So let's compile this one. Oh, not CC, it should be just C. So let's compile this thing. Like so. Alright, it seems to be working. So now I will go into the C file and I will move this a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to my bank and I'm taking this CC number and pasted it into my program. And these are the real numbers, by the way. I'm not faking anything here. And then the expire date, and finally the code, like so. And I save. And now I can move this back. Alright, so let's compile this thing, and I'm gonna compile it like this. Let's call it let's call it CC instead. And I want to compile it statically, so it can be run on any computer, yours for example. And then I'm gonna strip it so it becomes a little bit lighter. So there we have it. It's this one. Let's remove the other one so I don't mistakenly use that. Next step, I'm going to the code repo, so you know exactly that I'm using the same version as you will be. And then I'm going to Runlock, and I will copy this link to the zip file. Going back to my server, and I will wget this zip file. Maybe I can't access it this way, but let's, because I'm behind the same firewall, what if I give a local IP address? So let's see, this should be 102, I think. And let's not do HTTPS. Nope. Alright, I will just copy this instead, and I will show you the MD5 sum so you know that it's the same version. So let's see, I will copy. I don't want to copy in that direction. Let's instead go directly to the repo, like so, and then Runlock, and I will copy it from here instead. So scp4 422 runlock.zip, and it should go to 10.1.2.5. And where did I put it? TMP crack cc. There. Okay. So let's go back to the 32-bit machine. Touch to my screen. And let's go to TMP to crack cc. And here it is. I will unzip Runlock. And I will check the MD5 sum, by the way, of runlock.zip. There you can see. And if you want to check for yourself, you can just download and verify that this is the same version. I will go into Runlock and I will compile this thing. Now I will run. Let's see. I will run Runlock against the CC binary, and I will put a new one here. Let's call it CC protected .bin perhaps, and it will ask me for a password, and I'm going to use the same password that I use on my verified by Visa thing. Okay, let's try again. That's weird. Okay, now it worked. It must be some character that wasn't allowed for some reason. Well, I need to figure that out later on. And now we wait while Runlock encrypts this file. It's a pretty slow virtual machine, so it takes at least 30 seconds or something like that on this. It's a lot of calculations being done. When you decrypt it later on, though, it's still slow, but it doesn't take as long as this operation does. Couple of seconds or so. So let's see. And sometimes it doesn't work with that binary and password combination because of alignment, and then you need to modify runlock.asm. It's a constant at the beginning of the file, which is called n-align, and I might show you how it's done if I need to use it myself. We will see in just a little bit. I'm sure the server makes a lot of noise. Okay, here we go. So now it has created this file, ccprotected.bin, and it has weird permissions, so we need to mod it to 755. And let's try it out. Let's first try it with a password which is incorrect. And it takes a little while. Tries to verify the password. Okay, it's a bad password, that's right. Okay, so let's try it with the real one. And we wait a little bit while it does all its calculations. And there we go. Here are my credit card details. So now I have proven that it works. So I will take this binary. Let's change mode it -x again. And let's gzip it up. So I will do gzip-9 ccprotected, just to make it take a little less space. I'm gonna run MD5 sum on it. Ccprotected to ccprotected dot. Let's just do .md5 like this, and I will show you that as well. So this is the MD5 sum of the binary that I ran, and now I will copy this to my repo. So let me go into this directory, and where should I put it? Let's create a challenge directory. No, we have one named that. Let's call this cc. I'll go into cc. I will copy. So SCP4 port 22, and I want to go to 10.1.2.5. And where did I put it? It was in TMP crack cc protected. Let's start with MD5. We'll put it here. And the other one was called What was it called? bin.gc. Okay, so now we have those. I will also edit my index HTML. So I will go to, it's a little bit manual, this repo at the moment. I will make it a little bit more dynamic later on. So let's see, I need something which is available publicly. Virtue, this is a good example. So move, put back, and I will search for, let's see where we should put it. I need to check. So let's see, CC would be somewhere. Let's put it between catch 22 and challenges. So I will search for catch 22. We have it right here. I will go to the start of the line. I will paste this in, and I'll change. I will change virtuals into CC. And save again. No. Let's see. CC. And where is the... here. This should be changed as well to CC. And let's give it a new marker as well. So that would be inside of the TD, like so. So new, and I will change to the current date. That would be 11/01 at 16:45. 45. And let's see if it updated. Yes, now we have a CC. Where was it? Right here. And if you go into it, we see we have the MD5, like so. And you have the binary. And I will give you permission here now that if you are able to break this encrypted binary and retrieve the credit card details, you are allowed to use that money any way you like, in a legal kind of way. Don't buy like weapons and stuff. And the limit is 1,500 Swedish crowns, which is somewhere around $150 US. And you will have until I release the next video, which is 4 days from now. After that, I will freeze that card number. All right? Happy hunting.